Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new episode here on Vanilla with Sprinkles, and today we're working on the bridge thing. I told you guys that there was gonna be something going here, okay? And we had kind of like just a lot of ceilings going out here, and they're still kind of up there. I need to remove some of them. We are building a pathway. It's not a racetrack. People were thinking that it was a racetrack or something. That would be kind of silly. This would be like far too overkill for a racetrack. No, this is going to be slightly functional, but not as functional as a racetrack. It seems crazy even doing something to this scale. So, as you guys know, my base is here. Where are we on the map? As you can see, for some reason it's showing me out in the ocean, but I'm not actually there. I'm actually like right on the beach pretty much, because you can see the beach right here. But we're at this location right here. Now down the end of that like long beach, kind of close to like, what is that, like 70 or so? 70 lat, we have our kibble tower. Our tower of kibble. Everybody knows what that is. That is down there. Now, if we follow this like directly down there, like go directly from these ceilings right here and just continue straight right down there, we end up like right beside the kibble farm. So my idea was to create a kind of, I don't even know, like just not really a bridge. It's not really a bridge. I don't know what it would be. It's more like a pathway from here to there, but also it would be functional. Like I usually, whenever I'm like going between both, now I'm teleporting, but I used to run back and forth with Mystique because Mystique is like one of my fastest creatures. So my idea would be like just a pathway where I could just run straight there and run straight back if I ever need to. So that's what we're doing, and I'm in like the middle of kind of like designing it but building it at the same time. I've done some like rough kind of, I guess, mock-up pieces, and they're not really like, they're to the point where it would become extremely tedious to do this large scale. So I'm not gonna go with any of those crazy design ideas where, like, you know, we'd have stuff like these would be flipped this way to make it, you know, so we have this color, but then snap points somewhere else would be screwed up, and it was just a massive mess. So I'm gonna go a little bit more simplistic, and it's gonna be a large scale project, so it's gonna look good anyway. I mean, large scale projects in an Ark, they don't have to be perfect, like detailed and everything. I mean, hell, look at my base. It's not extremely detailed, but I think it looks really good. I honestly do. So yeah, that's what we're kind of going for here today. I gotta fly up here a little bit and do this side. So it's just mostly just a case of me doing little bits and showing you guys. Why the hell can I not like fly at that height? All right, let's drop off. There we go, sweet. Did that snap right? That does not look, I mean, it might be snapped right. See, it could be clipping onto something else there, and that would be an issue. I do have to remove these because like, there's different issues where if I snap one there and one here, you can see that they're not technically, I mean, I think that they actually snap correctly, but sometimes they won't snap at the exact same height, which is just irritating. So that's why I'm not going to go super, super detailed, but we're going to add some details to it after, for sure. So this massive large-scale project is going to take a long time to do, and I have a lot of resources, but probably not enough for the whole thing. So I'm probably gonna show you guys like a lot of it and then just work on the rest of it in my time, like in my free time, because if I was trying to do this for a single video, this would definitely take like 4 days for sure. I mean, like, this is gonna be a huge project, but I want to get like the bare minimum kind of like at least sorted out, you know, to the point where we kind of understand what it's gonna look like and everything. So yeah, it's gonna be a pathway. On the sides here we have ceilings at this height. I'm gonna go a half wall down, and then the pathway in between is gonna be a half wall. So I think I have some railing. Yeah, I'll probably show that to you guys in a few minutes anyway, but yeah, we'll probably go over that eventually, because I don't know if that's like the next step in terms of like if I should do that next or if I should wait and then do that after, because something might get screwed up. I don't know. One massive thing that I gotta announce, though, is that we had a huge issue on the server. Hey, Winston. We had a huge issue on the server, and you'll notice that something that was over there in the water is no longer there. Our Wyvern Crevice mod completely screwed up our server to the point where S+ structures and my engrams for S+ weren't visible, and I don't know why. And removing that mod, which was the most recently updated mod of all of our mods on the server, I mean, we don't have that many, so it wasn't hard to figure out. The Wyvern Crevice mod had been updating, and I guess it screwed something up. So we couldn't use S+, and it screwed up some dino colors as well. Like, for some reason, this styla here, which obviously is not Mystique, it has like purple on the back, but that turned to white for some reason, and I don't know why. And Jim had some issues as well. I don't know if he went over that in a video or not, but he did mention it to us in the Discord. So yeah, we had to remove that mod for the moment, and I don't know if we're gonna get to put it back. I mean, if they ever fix it and it doesn't cause other issues, then sure, but like, it kind of sucks that we had to remove it, for sure. I don't know. I just wanted to mention it because I know a lot of people will be a little bit confused as to why it's not there. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. Now, obviously, there's a few people who have never seen that thing before, and they're like, Syntac, what are you talking about right now? And I would say go watch episode 0. Yeah, we all said it together there because most people know the protocol around here. Anyway, I gotta get to work here. Let me see. Let me go ahead and just borrow a wall just so I can show you how I'm doing this. So to get a snap point down below there to be able to put a ceiling here, I'm gonna need to put a wall there, and then I can put a ceiling between these two here. But before I do the ceilings that will go under here, I gotta first do something else that is gonna be like walls coming down from here. So let me just place it there so you guys can kind of understand a little bit. So if I'm gonna, let me just borrow some walls just so I don't have to run over to Mystique and grab the rest. So this is kind of what it's gonna look like. We got this little lip on the outside, and then it's gonna tear in, and the wall is gonna continue from here. And it's gonna go right down to the water, and you know, it's gonna be like this. You're not gonna see that wood at all, so from the side here it's gonna kind of look like that. Let me get some ceilings here too. So yeah, you can kind of see like the idea that I'm going with here, and we're probably gonna do spots where we're gonna have like sloped walls or pillars or something, but that's all like final detail type stuff that I'll put in afterwards. Or else I'll figure out some sort of pattern where I do that every occasional kind of ceiling or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to work on this a little bit more. What we're probably gonna do now, it's gonna take me a while to do off cam, but I'll just fill in all of this with walls, and then I'll bring you guys back for like the next step to show off like the next part of the building. So yeah, I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so here is the next step. This is what we need to do. We've got the walls going all the way along here, of course. As I said before, there will be some more detail under here eventually, but not right now. We just need to focus on getting the structure built. So up here is where we're gonna have the roof. We're gonna have 6 walls up, and then the roof is gonna be coming along the outside here. And in the very center, we're gonna have a flat spot, and that's where we're gonna store large flyers. I'm not gonna lie, there's gonna be some cool stuff going on here pretty soon with the vanilla. We're gonna travel over to Ragnarok, and we are actually gonna go ahead and tame up some wyverns and also get some other creatures that you can't get on here from Ragnarok. So we want to get all 4 types of wyverns, and we also want to get a griffin as well. And this is like all kind of stuff. I mean, like all the wyverns, we probably could have got those if the trench had worked from the start, but unfortunately it didn't. And we would have probably still went to Ragnarok eventually because we want to complete our collection, have all 4 types of wyverns, because of course you can only get the ice wyverns on Ragnarok, so we need to head to there eventually anyway. But yeah, I'm not too bummed out. I mean, like, I like the fact that we can now have like a proper excuse to go over there, get all these creatures, and we're gonna bring them back. And we're just like, I'm pretty much like the vanilla series is just gonna be pretty much based on every single map. Like next time when they do a new DLC, of course Extinction's coming out like eventually. I don't know exactly when, but whenever that does drop, once we come up like pretty much kind of like complete our Extinction series with a new character, we're gonna go through there with our vanilla character, this one, and we're gonna complete that map as well and tame all the cool creatures, whatever the hell they're giving us with that map, because we don't have any information. Like, they haven't given out anything yet, so I'm really excited once they actually start announcing some of that stuff. But Wildcard's been pretty hush-hush lately, if you guys haven't noticed. They haven't really been very communicative. Like, I don't know, they're kind of pulling back quite a lot of the stuff. I noticed yesterday, if you guys don't know, there's this thing called the Community Crunch. And it's essentially kind of like this thing where people can submit like pictures, videos, all this cool stuff. That trike over there looks pretty cool. You can like submit pictures and videos and all this crazy cool stuff. And essentially what they've done now is they're not going to be continuing that. Like, you could submit all that stuff and get prizes, and like, and to be honest, I know quite a lot of content creators that pretty much relied on the community crunch as like a solid way of getting some decent income. I have not done this right at all, have I? No, it needs to be... Oh, you know what? No, I have done this right. I need to go from here, right? I think. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. So that's what I wanted. I wanted it at a half wall down. So that's basically what I've just achieved. But yeah, I know quite a lot of content creators that used to pretty much rely on the community crunch as like their way of getting money, because like if you won the community crunch with like a video submission, you got like $100, and I know that they were like pretty late on actually paying out all the stuff, but eventually you'd get that payout, you get $100, and like that's more than you'd make from like a particular video as like a content creator that doesn't have a massive audience or whatever. So it, like that type of thing, like weekly, possibly winning like $100 a week for a lot of people was great, and now they have not continued it, and it's going to be a lot harder for our creators to rise up, essentially, to get to the point where you're not going to have to rely on chance and winning competitions to actually make a decent living from YouTube and whatnot. But yeah, I don't know. But like as well with the whole kind of let's stop babbling and just like actually get some stuff done. I'm gonna keep babbling though. Enjoy. With the whole freaking like DLC and everything, like, and everything else that's coming out, like they're not really announcing anything, and it's kind of a little bit worrying. I'm kind of hoping that eventually they're gonna start actually communicating with the community here, because a lot of people are curious, and I am too, and I really want to know what's going down. Like, are we getting that DLC this part of the year, or is it gonna become like an aberration thing where they're gonna be like releasing it months and months after? They initially wrote on Steam that it was gonna come out in spring, then they took that away. Which, oh, I do not want to remove that. Almost removed that. Crap, that would have been bad. They initially put a date on Steam for the new DLC, which is titled Extinction, of course. Back in December, when Aberration came out, they had a date on there that said spring, and it's pretty much past spring at this point. Like, but they also did remove that date pretty soon after. Like, I think it wasn't even January before they removed that. Not a lot of people noticed that they did remove it, but I remember noticing it, and I was kind of laughing about it because it's a classic wildcard move. But I don't know, now I'm kind of wondering whether or not that's even going to come out before like September, or maybe it's going to drop in September. Like, they need to do some more communicating. It's honestly, it's kind of crazy as like a content creator who's, I mean, like, I don't want to really, I'm not like full of myself or anything, but like I can guarantee I've sold a hell of a lot of copies of Ark for them. I haven't sold them, but you know, I've helped people get the motivation to play the game and buy the game. So I don't know, I feel like Wildcard, we do so much for you, but you really do let us down. You need to communicate more with us. So yeah, that's my little rant over while we were doing some building. This is an easy way of making the building somewhat interesting, because I know not a lot of people really like the building videos, but I really do enjoy building an Ark nowadays. So yeah. Anyway, this is what we got so far here. These are gonna come up to meet the ceiling. We gotta extend this out further, but like I can only carry a certain amount of materials on me at once before getting weighed down. Of course, actually, if you guys didn't know with the tech suit, if you're completely weighed down, you can still move if you do the run. You just move super slow when you're doing it, but it's a really handy tip if you guys didn't know. So up on top of here, how did we even end up in that whole DLC conversation? Oh yeah, I was talking about getting like all the wyverns and stuff, and eventually having all the extinction creatures. Yeah, that's how we ended up here. Up here, we're gonna have wyverns. It's a nice big area. Hopefully they fit. I mean, I don't know. I think Axeman has a wyvern. No, I think that thing died, didn't it? I think Seb got it killed by a Giga or some crap like that. I remember him telling me. I don't know. Let me measure it up with a rock drake though. Let me just see if this kind of fits. So like essentially, oh crap. Completely screwed that up, didn't I? Somehow I'm still gliding though. Alright, eventually we're gonna have our wyverns up on top, and hopefully, oh my god, can I actually like go where I need to go? Like, there, please. No, don't fall. Don't fall. Keep going. Let's take it slow. There we go. Alright, let's stop climbing and turn around. So yeah, this might be a decent sized area. I mean, I could just spawn in a wyvern and force tame it and then just like see if it's gonna fit. Yeah, screw that. We're gonna do that, guys. We're just sizing it up, okay? It's cheating for like a proper reason. And I'm not gonna keep the wyvern, of course. I'm just gonna have to find a spawn code first. So give me a second and we'll be back. Okay, so we've got our crazy fire wyvern spawned in just to test this up. It's looking good. It's definitely gonna fit. I mean, 5 ceilings will totally do this. It's just gonna be kind of awkward to land them on top and line them up occasionally, but you know what? It's gonna be fine. I can't really make this wider anyway because it's gonna look really strange if I do. But yeah, that's totally gonna fit. I mean, the full wingspan pretty much fits in there. At least like the front fits in, and nothing kind of sticks out on the back besides the tail and like the tips of the wings. So that's totally gonna work. So yeah, Mr. Fire Wyvern, you were a good candidate. Oh crap, now we gotta get rid of his body. Let me use Weaver over here. Weaver's just sitting up on top. So yeah, that's totally gonna fit. That's a really nice area that we can actually store all these creatures eventually. Just go ahead and eat them. We got some free sulfur. Yeah, cheating. Yeah, got myself some sulfur. Let's go ahead, there's actually some pretty decent stuff in here. Where did that black pearl come from? I don't even know. Let's just go ahead and drop that so people don't give out. Hope you go actually think that that's cheating. That's just testing. Sometimes I do stuff like that. What is this? We had milk. I'm gonna drink some. There we go. Sweet, free milk. Awesome. So, what are we gonna be doing up here then? We're gonna need a way up to here eventually. So what I'll probably have to do is put in some sort of like ramp staircase or something. So eventually, like, we won't actually have the fire wyverns and other wyverns like up this end. We'll have them like a little bit further up. So we're gonna have some sort of like ramp system to get up to here, just like run right up. But one thing that I wanted to do back here, a little detail, was just put some railings in. Just stack railing. Not where the hell did that even go? No, why'd you go there? Please, railing. Okay, just behave. Right there. Perfect. So we're just gonna do this and kind of like cage this in a little bit. I think it's gonna look pretty good. It sticks out a little bit, but that's fine. Yeah, that looks good. Let me see what that looks like from down in here. Yeah, that looks great actually. To be honest, that looks really nice. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of those stone ceilings. We're gonna have to do something to break up the thatch, I feel. But I don't really want to make the thatch into like a stone ceiling. I think that would just look a little bit weird. I don't know. Yeah, we'll figure it out, guys. But I'm gonna continue filling in some of this stuff here because we got to bring all the ceilings out to that side over there, which is where we're gonna be building up to today with all this stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna continue doing this, and I'll see you in a little bit. Why? Okay, so we're just attempting to kind of figure out where we want the ramp. I don't know if I want it here or one further back. I mean, it lands in the very center. Like, I mean, this last ramp is in the very center of between two of the kind of pillars, but I don't know if I like it there or if I'd like it better here. Let's try it. Let's try it one over, and then we can actually. You know what? We can test it on this side. So if I start it there, then I need to start here. That's correct, right? No, that wasn't correct at all. I need to take away that one and put that ceiling back, and then start over here. All right. Let's fly directly up, and we gotta put this one back. We gotta start our ramp from here. So we can kind of crouch down and keep this going. Nice. So of course I haven't showed off the railings on the side, but that's what we're kind of gonna do. Oh, I can remove these. I forgot about these. We gotta add. I have stone railings here somewhere. There we go. We gotta add the stone railings on the side, and then we're gonna put wood railings in between, and then obviously one over here as well. And then a stone railing. So I kind of like the pattern of, you know, like the top of the stone railing kind of looks like the same as the wood railing pretty much. I mean, it's like a wood texture and everything, and I mean, is it actually wood? I don't know if that's actually supposed to be wood on the very top. It almost looks like it might also be stone from the texture, but from the color, kind of looks like wood. And I quite like the pattern of like including them side by side like that. But yeah, I think that's what we're kind of gonna go with. And you know what? I do like the ramp in this spot better than this spot. So we gotta take down this one and move it back by 1 space. So I can do that in a minute. But do we want rails going along the side of the ramp? So we got to turn this into stairs. In S Plus, you can kind of just change the visuals of some things. Like you can turn railings into like a little half wall, but you can also turn ramps into like stairs like this, and it looks really good. So is that enough? Yeah, I'm not gonna bump my head at all with that. All right, so do I want railings here? And I think the stone one looks pretty good. Yeah, I like this actually. Go with railings pretty much all up along there. That looks good, and it kind of drops off a little bit early, but I think it looks okay. Can we also have railings on here? Yes, we can. Sweet. Now I don't know if I can go through. Yeah, we can apparently. Cool. All right. Well, that works. I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. Can pretty much go through the pillar. That's awesome. We're just gonna have to have one of these like little ramps. We're not gonna have another spot where you can get up. So if you want to get up to the flyers, you got to go from the very start here, and that's looking pretty cool. I like that. All right, let's go ahead and try to fix up things up here. So, flying upwards with the tech suit is really irritating sometimes. I used to love the tech suit, but I feel like the controls are a little bit wonky sometimes. Let's go ahead and pull this up. So this is where we're gonna have our ramp coming up to. Yeah, that's gonna look pretty good. I feel like we kind of need something back here, almost like I don't know. I feel like we just need something back at this spot though, to kind of separate it out, so you know you don't land flyers back there. But I don't know what I want to put yet. So yeah, let's go ahead and try to sort out the rest of this. I screwed up because I blocked up where I had my ramps. I think I had them on the 0 slot. I put the railings there. So yeah, I just got to add in another one of these. Where did that ramp go? Okay, great. Why did that go there? I have no idea. Let me also go ahead and do one of these. And then we're gonna need some more stone railings for sure. But if we just add a couple more along here, you can kind of see the pattern. It's gonna look pretty cool. Let's go ahead and add some over here too. You cannot see the snap points at all on this side because of the sun, but it's okay. Still works. Yeah, this is looking pretty snazzy, all right. One thing I definitely want to do is for like detail, I want to add something up here to kind of like structure this up a little bit better than have it just sitting on top of something so thin like this. So we're definitely going to do something here. Maybe even some rafters going across. Like I could do a catwalk between here and here or something. I don't know. I don't know exactly what I want to do yet, but we'll figure it out for sure. So yeah, I'm going to keep working on this, guys, and I'll see you back in a little bit. Okay. So we got something here, and god damn it, I wish this rain wasn't a thing. I hate recording during the rain, because I honestly feel like it makes the videos look like crap, but like, there's no way of just turning rain off, so unfortunately we're gonna have to stick through it. So, where do we have normal settings? There we go. So I wanted to do that. We gotta get another one of those here, and then here, and then I've got my sloped. No, not like that. We're gonna put you up here instead, where we have the sloped bits. So you should probably snap onto them. There you go, buddy. Okay, let's. You know what? Like that's completely fine. We'll just we'll try one more time. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it worked. Is this gonna snap? Okay, I thought that was gonna snap like backwards or something. So I don't know what I think about that. I think it looks a little bit odd. Oh yay, the rain stopped. Awesome. No, wait, no, it didn't. I just went into... Okay, well, let's stand over... What the hell just happened? Did the rain stop or did it not? What? Does me... did I like walk under shelter and make the rain stop, or is that not a thing? I don't even, okay, whatever. Anyway, I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like it looks a little bit weird on the edges. Just stand right here, okay? I'm just gonna keep looking. If it looks a little bit weird on the edges, like over this side, I feel like this deal here is a little bit weird. I don't know though. Like up, where did I put them? I have done them. Yeah, we're gonna have to walk back into the rain. Oh, it stopped. Awesome. So right here we have them, but I don't think it looks that good by itself. But unfortunately, we can't stick the overhang bit here because we have the stairs, and of course, you know, we do need to be able to like walk under the stairs without having to bang our head every single time. So I don't know if that's gonna be a thing. Also, I had to rip up a bunch of ceilings to actually place this stuff down, so we can pop all this stuff back down really easily. Like, that's not going to cause any weird snap issues. Also, we have added a row of railings along here. Not sure whether or not I want to add railings along the edge here. I think that's something that you guys could let me know. Don't know why that one snapped like that, but we're gonna go ahead and pull that one up and place it down the correct way. Sweet. So I don't know, like, this kind of looks okay. Okay, not there. This kind of looks okay, having the railings like that. Instead of actually using the gun, I'm just gonna manually pick up, just in case I screw something up. I don't want to accidentally pick something else up, so yeah. Also, why is that there? Did I accidentally screw up over here? I think I might have. Yeah, instead of putting a sloped bit, I accidentally... Okay, I thought that was snapping in the wrong spot. I accidentally snapped a large wall somehow, so yeah. That's working. It's definitely working. Like, if you come back here, those stairs look fantastic. But I'm just not sure about this whole deal, though. We're gonna have to figure something out, though, because this is just not gonna do. Maybe if I was to take this... What did I just grab? Because it looked like I hit this, but apparently I didn't. Maybe if I was to just take these out, change that to a wood, and then if I was to come down from here with a pillar right down to the ground, how would that look, I wonder? Probably pretty good. Probably pretty good. Also, I've been thinking about potentially putting some things down here as well. Like, wherever we have this wood thing here, I was thinking, okay, if this... Okay, so that's inside of there somehow. Arc, gotta love the snap points. Fantastic. Fantastic work. Please, I just wish for just for at least an hour when I'm building, if the snap points could just like not cycle that quick. Like, cause I'm not doing that. Alright. Why did it cycle back? Okay. Look, my hand's off my mouse. It moved a second. There, my hand. I'm not touching the mouse. It's moving by itself. I don't know why. What? That doesn't make any sense. Please, game. Okay, let's just get this done. All right, let's work together and get this. Let's work together and get this done. Yay! Okay, that's awesome. Finally, you actually work the way you're supposed to. Oh, I'm losing my mind. All right. That's not right. Okay, there we go. So if I was to do something like this, and then place another one on the other side and put like a sloped ceiling between, like that, how would that look? Kind of breaks up the bit down here, and I think that would actually look really good. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So say if we had a pillar coming from there, though, I wonder how that would look, though. I think that would look pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna put pillars coming from there right down to the bottom. Don't know whether or not it's gonna be stone or wood. Considering there will be a wood backdrop, I'll probably do it in stone. That would make a little bit more sense. So yeah, I guess I gotta get all that done, and then I'll bring you guys back. Okay, so we're pretty much done here for now anyway. We've kind of extended out some ceilings there and put some wooden walls on them just as like that little kind of trim piece, which is like the first step in terms of like extending this out and building it. But so far, I think for the section that we've got done, it's a pretty large section, and I think it kind of shows off what it's going to look like throughout the whole thing. So maybe on the other end, we'll have stairs similar to this, but if you kind of just ignore the stairs, what you see right in front of me, like here, this whole area, that's what it's kind of gonna look like throughout the whole thing. And it's just gonna be a giant wall that basically goes from my base right up to my kibble farm. And it's gonna block off the coast, but I was thinking that maybe at some point we could probably add in some gates, because technically if I was to remove some of these walls, like it's just a pathway through pretty much. You could just like wall off the inside and just put a gate on each side, and then you'd have like a way through. So I don't know, we might do something like that at some point. Let's go ahead and just do this. Sweet. But yeah, what do you think of this, guys? It's kind of just a giant crazy project that's just gonna take a lot of work, but it's gonna be really cool to see the full thing when it's fully complete. But that's obviously gonna be a long ass time away from now. I might actually end up adding in like other details to it eventually. Like I was thinking of adding some more like kind of pillar pieces like along these structures here. Like, do I have any on me right now? I do not, but maybe like some pillars kind of like snapped between these two, kind of going up here or something. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, what do you guys think of it? Let me know down below. And if you guys enjoyed the video and if you want to see more, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe as well. And yeah, I'm really tired from this, so I'm gonna go rest. We also gotta try and scrounge up some more materials, because I am low on quite a lot of things, especially stones, so that's gonna be a little bit of a pain to get going. But yeah, I'm gonna do all this off cam pretty much, and when it's fully done I'll bring you guys back. But for now, that is it. I'll see you in the next one.